Netizens of Reddit. What things can't you do? I'm pretty normal, but I heard the other day that some people are unable to have an inner dialogue with themselves. Astounding, I know. Onto the video. I cannot roll my R's. I've been trying since I took Spanish in middle school. It just isn't in the cards for me. Start from a random spot in the alphabet and continue till it finishes. Even from LME no. I can't do basic mental math fast. What takes someone about 2 seconds will take me roughly 15 or more. Adding and subtracting are the hardest. Multiplication is the only one I can do, but I have to sing those songs in grade school that I was taught. Math has caused me anxiety since I started school. I'm 29 now and it still gets to me every day. Produce insulin. Fellow diabetics unite in pain. I can't snap my fingers to make a clicking noise, so no one has to worry about you gaining the infinity gauntlet. The plus is, no one will expand in his ass. IDK if you know this, but the sound of the snap isn't actually your thumb and middle finger releasing. You're just putting so much energy into your middle finger that when it releases from your thumb, your middle finger hits your palm so hard that it makes a snap sound. If you already know this, but still can't do it, push your middle finger as hard as you can into your thumb. Then slide your middle finger and change its trajectory so that it hits your palm near the base of your thumb. I hope this helps you. Edit. Honestly glad that I got some of you to get your first snap. I can snap my fingers, but you just blew my mind with what actually creates the sound. Have a steady sleep cycle. I can't stick my tongue out. How come? You know that thing under your tongue? I think it's called the lingual frenulum. Mine is adamant on getting caught on my bottom teeth whenever I try, and it hurts. I have a pair of scissors and an ice cube. Let's loosen that tongue of yours. When my first daughter needed her tongue tie sorted, we booked in for somebody to do it. They came to our house, pulled out some tiny scissors. I assumed it would be injection, scalpel, stitch, clean. Turns out it was literally arrive, hold open mouth, scissors out, cut, swap, leave. Whole thing took like 2 minutes. It felt awful watching it be done, but she stopped crying within like 10 seconds. Also, she was only about 8 weeks old at the time. I can't swallow pills. I crush them up and eat them like a child. Snort them like a man. Visualize things in my mind. I recently found out I have a disorder called aphantasia. Edit. Aphantasia, not a fantasy. Holy crap, I didn't know that people actually literally see when they think of something. When they talked about visualizing things, I assumed they were being figurative. Glad I can put a name to it now. I don't get it. What happens in your mind when you read a word? For example, apple. Do you not see an apple in your mind's eye? My sister and I both got really into Tolkien's children. When the movies came out, she said that she was sad to lose her visualizations of the characters' faces and have them replaced by the movie actors. I was completely dumbfounded that she had been able to just invent pictures of these characters in her mind based on the descriptions. She was dumbfounded that I wasn't able to think clearly while making eye contact. Edit. Thanks for the diagnosis. I'm not autistic. Yep. Heartbeat literally triples if it's someone attractive. Do up the cuff buttons on my shirt while wearing it. I always need to take the shirt off first. I once got home from a serious place where I had to wear a shirt. I was so happy it was over I pulled the shirt over my head to take it off. But the cuffs were done up tightly and I couldn't get them off my wrists. So I got stuck. Completely stuck. I couldn't get the shirt back over my head and my wrists were basically tied up. I had to get to the kitchen and slice the shirt off with a bread knife. I got stuck in a shirt when I was a child. Pretty panic inducing. When I was a kid, about 6 to 7, I was late for pen. I was in the classroom trying to get undressed. This was in the 60s. All the girls and boys did pen in their vests and knickers. Because I was late, I pulled my dress and sweater up at the same time. Got stuck and had to walk blindly to another classroom with my hands above my head, stuck in my clothes crying loudly. I can remember it as clear as today, still cringe. Carry on a conversation. Mayo duck's sake, me too. Granddad responding, but after that, silence. I can only really carry on the conversation if it's something I'm interested in or we're good friends already. Me too. I'm so awkward. I hope people don't think I'm snobby. Will you look at this snob? He won't even talk to us. Leave him alone, Karen. He is a conversationalist connoisseur. Literally me. After the socially expected small talk of, how are you? And I'm good, I have no idea what normal people talk about. I'm fine if other people lead the conversation, but if it's up to me, I just can't think of another word to say. Flirt. Can't do it, even if my life depended on it. Watching other people flirt is like watching a damn magic trick. You think you're following what they're doing, then something happens, and nothing is where you thought it was, and you have no idea how it got that way. I have a friend that is in the top tier of this, and as much as I have heard him do it, I can't pick it up for the life of me. He is overweight and not great looking, but every girl he talks to will be laughing hysterically within 2 minutes. After about 10 minutes, she will go with him anywhere. It's seriously unreal. He also approaches pretty much every girl he sees naturally, and these are knockout girls. He will also many times do it just to do it. He will bring a girl over to my house and just leave without telling anyone. Next thing you hear, he went to airport and headed to Costa Rica. Meanwhile, the girl needs a ride somewhere, and I'm stuck taking her. It's pretty golden, so I don't mind. I love it when girls laugh historically. The colonial laugh is my favorite. /s. The magic that your friend has is confidence and great body language. You can copy him word for word, but if your body language is showing that you're awkward / uncomfortable / not genuine, she'll pick up on it, and it won't have the same effect. Women pay a lot more attention to body language than guys do. I know this, but I still suck at picking up women. Walk downstairs without gripping on for dear life, because I fall downstairs ridiculously easy. Mayo. I have to look down so I can see my feet when I go downstairs. People don't do this. I see people all the time just flying downstairs without once looking at their feet. It's insane. They are unstoppable. Talk on the phone to anybody. Same. I usually try to text. Putting things in alphabetical order. Always have to sing the alphabet to figure out where it goes. Not too uncommon. This is actually part of a DUI test. Drunk people 9/10 sing it. Edit. Drunk people sing it out loud. Sober eye their head. They also tell you to say the alphabet backwards, and tbh even sober I can't really do it. I have to re-sing the damn thing like every 3 to 4 letters. Read analog clocks quickly. It takes me far longer than it should. I have never been able to wink. I've tried all the suggestions. It just won't happen. I look so stupid trying. Just close one eye at a time, dum-dum. /s. Just do it, forehead. Make eye contact when I talk to people. This is so hard. I feel like I'm being super aggressive when I maintain eye contact. Yep, I've been told numerous times that I'm glaring at someone, giving them a death stare, or that I have intense eyes when I'm just looking at someone completely normally. Tell the difference between the open and closed buttons in an elevator. When I only have a few seconds to glance at them, there is no difference between triangles pointing in or out. Trill my R's. Same here. I often wonder if there are Hispanics that can't do it, and do they catch hell? I'm Mexican and I can't do it. My friends always found it very amusing, especially considering it's needed to pronounce my name. So is it like the Spanish equivalent of an English speaking person with a lisp having an S in their name? Be organized. I can make my house/office/garage appear organized at the macroscopic level, but the smaller areas will always be clutter. I'm 25 and don't know how to swim. I got scared during my swim lessons, age 7 or 8, and went into fight or flight mode, hitting my instructor a few times. I never got past the guppy level. You should learn. It's a really important life skill, emo. Burp. I'm physically unable to burp. I just make this terrible gurgling sounds. Yep, same here. Apparently a small percentage of people just can't burp. It's agonizing at times. Can you fart like a champ though? In the evening, All the gas that has been stored up finally finds a way out, and my wife hates it lol. I can't stand up without getting dizzy. You should see a doctor. Function in society apparently. If you're on Reddit, you might have this deficiency.